I'm expecting him. Also think the safe lane from Tundra could be very problematic, but I also think this could be a pretty good lane as well. So we shall see. I think it's definitely on a knife's edge on how I think that lane specifically is going to go. See, they'll try and come up through the bottom.
Oh, smokes
which, yeah, both of them do pop. Nightfall and 33 are going to run into each other first. Meanwhile,
it's a big kill.
Makoto looks like they might be able to get it onto the Snapfire. One more right click. It's actually Whitemon that takes him out. And now Kaori is potentially going to be run down as well. Unfortunately, there's no Roche to this too early on. The bottom side, no denying. There's a fishy there. 33, hello.
He's saving it for later, letting it ferment, letting it age.
Yes.
Like a fine wine. All right, so how influential are those first two kills? Who ended up getting it? It was Whitemon that got the first blood. Pos 5, what a Chad, always going to be great. But even now, like with everything happening, Pure is already so low in the lane, in this top side. Whitemon as well.
Pure is low. 33's low. Kaori's low.
Everybody
They're both low.
Is he going to tick out?
Is he dead? Oh no.
Net worth wise, he's a good amount behind, already like 350, just because he has expended, you know, all of this money on fairy fires already.
Bottom might be able to see the first kill here from Aurora. Yep, Ari will go down. So in front of the tower, 33 is going to be fine with the creep equilibrium.
And again, they've been able to get away without Pure dying yet. You know, 0-0 and 2 at this point, just off of the first blood attempt there. Will they be able to stop Mira? Looks like they might.
WS is in a bit of an awkward position. He's trying to move on over, but really unable to do anything. So, nicely done. We do see that Kaori is actually going to rotate through.
Yep.
Kisses has already been used as well. First, the game from Makoto weren't able to get the kill onto BZM.
Now level 6, by the way, so looking forward to be perhaps being a little more aggressive, but he won't be there for the 6-minute power rune.
Dives onto the tower, because speaking about those power runes, the supports wanted to try and secure these instead. But now you lose your carry and a little bit of damage into the tier 1 with the catapult. BZM actually wants a TP in, sees a free kill, gets some galvanized stacks. Nice read from BZM, also deals with the catapult push. Pretty important.
Tiny, Axe, all very capable of being able to take those ones away, and they do actually see where WS is patrolling here underneath this vision. It's an bait though.
They need more rotations if they're going to be able to keep WS alive. This would really shut down BZM's game as well, but the Storms wasted a lot of time top, but with a potential kill onto WS, this maybe would be worth it. BZM, is he going to tick out? They got him. Makoto blast, scatter blast. Pure does still get the cleanup as well. But it's a 2-for-1. Makoto will also yoink the wisdom.
Do briefly go underneath vision. Yep, they ping him out.
What's going on here?
What is happening?
I don't know.
I mean, the top lane really isn't playable for him anymore. I get that, but you gotta be farming, my guy.
Oh, and it's just a Venno they're gonna get. Will they? Yes, they should get the Venno. BZM will also be here. Kisses is gonna come through the cogs. A little bit too late, unfortunately, from Ari. So it's a 1-for-1. I mean, I don't know
very happy
who
with that.
this. Yeah.
Dude,
okay.
1-for-1, support for support, and your 2 cores are free farming. I think it's like that.
True. Especially Pure dies. I mean,
Yeah.
Pure's. What's going on mid, bro?
I don't know, man.
What's coming? Is this my carry? Am I wrong? Is Pure playing 1 this game?
I get the idea. Oh, nice. Regen rune for BZM, so it gives them a little bit of this.
Well, WS still a little bit down in regards to the net worth, and this move from BZM and Whitemon. We're going to try and add another death, and they should have the damage, and they will. Not even just that. Even add another one. Up to 11 kills. Pure steps in. BZM looks like they'll even take the double sack of the Ancients.
Sure. They'll even block up. Oh no, not block up. Just get a sentry down there in the middle. He's going to be able to sit back and feel relatively okay. He's got the consecrated wraps, so not really as worried about the Snapfire in particular. Of course, Tiny, that good mix of both physical and magic damage as well. So it's going to be very challenging to be able to kill him. But just give him time.
Whoa! Oh my god, that is so much damage. Yeah, just hope you can avoid some of the gloves. It does a good job, actually, but not enough, unfortunately. Makoto double kill. Man, that was a lot onto the Storm Spirit.
It's a nice ability to be able to open the map up here, and he's going straight into the Blink Dagger as well. on Makoto.
Bottom lane.
Wave, they might even have it.
Rotation down onto Nightfall. Mirror's already set up to intercept. Now 33 is ready to work with the Ravage, but he also doesn't have the greatest resources, unfortunately. So 33 is going to die without getting this off. And now Aurora, from mid to bottom they go. Just a clean move from them. And your BZM TP down to bottom as well to really start this play. And unfortunately, it wasn't able to convert. More time wasted for him. And another game, apparently, where it's all tier 1 towers gone at such an early stage. See what he gravitates towards afterwards. We'll see the double supports from Tundra be able to get a kill with BZM as well. So very nicely done. 11 galvanized stacks now with the Greaves, I believe, completed.
Yep. He's doing a pretty good job on BZM. 7, 2, and 6. Third on the net worth charts. Snapfire is kind of stopping to scale quite as often. And, you know, she'll still have that potential once the level 12 comes out for the Snapfire. I don't think you commit onto this.
How does this even happen? Whoa, is this actually going to work out? Oh, man.
Okay.
Perfect use of the chain control. They waited for as long as possible with the Nightmare. I didn't think it was going to be long enough for Nightfall to get back in.
Looking to try and find a pick-off potentially around that illusion rune, but doesn't look like they're going to take the bait. They would love to be able to get a pick-off onto Makoto.
Massive.
Here. Oh, the vision that doesn't catch him.
Still going to be able to get the hook shot. With this, a really important kill for Tundra. I mean, you have to bring 5 heroes. Arya somehow yoinks it. There's a bunch of gold that you would have loved to see on the hands of a core. What's your read of the current game, sir? Because I was definitely concerned about this period of time for Tundra, but apparently they can just group up and push C2 towers. Nightfall. Nightfall, but they definitely knew he's there. They react pretty late with a second sentry. Ravage will still fly with the Requiem.
Nice, Requiem.
Is there going to be any... Oh, yeah, it looks like there should be some extra damage. It's not a lot. It'll take some time, but it will come through. The question is, are you going to be able to escape, though? And that doesn't look like that's going to be the case, unfortunately. Ari would do his best with the hook shot. There's still a long ball lightning in from BZM, which maybe they can clean up Kaori. Is BZM going to have the mana to be able to get away afterwards, though? Is really the other big question now, and that's not going to happen. So Tundra lose another core into a potential team wipe. 33 ran down as he's trying to enter the bridge, but WS will cut away that remaining health. And what looked good from Tundra now ends in a wipe.
Not wanting to let his supports do the front lining at all times. Straight away as it turns to nighttime as well. Even higher importance, BZM.
A jump on him this time. They really didn't have to commit too heavily. Tundra, what do we got? They're going to need some response. WS will jump in with the call. They got the chain control afterwards. They're trying to attempt with the Nightmare, but the save's not good enough.
Just wait.
Down goes BZM. And now Nightfall also should be able to get the clock work. We're still waiting for some threat of the Ravage and Requiem. Pure wants to go in, but he got baited. 33 pump fake the Ravage, and now Pure unable to take any TP out. They will still get the ultimate. Pure Requiem to try and turn, but it's just Kaori. It is just the Venomancer. Who cares? This is my position 5 that's going to die, but in the end, Tundra, they even steal the Requiem. Man, oh man, what a fight from Aurora.
Oh yeah, it just went bad to worse for Tundra, right? BZM picked off twice, going way too deep with no vision during nighttime. And a BKB on the Tiny.
Oh, look at Mirror's angle. Might actually be able to run into BZM. WS going to be there as well. Call into the Requiem.
Okay.
If we're going to more chain control afterwards, it's not even necessary.
Tip this man.
Thought he was going to follow.
And they've got vision of the area. They want to try and catch this Tiny.
It's 3,600 health. Well, they're going to try and they'll get pretty close, and they got him, in fact. Wow. Very nicely done. Bigger problems is going to be the call from WS that he finds on the back line. Makoto will be there, and with the little shredder that he has with Specialist Array, these right clicks, 33 will try.
Dead.
He's got the Ravage. Is there going to be damage, which is the big question? I mean, the Storm Spirit starting to come through from the portal, but it's just a little bit too late at the moment. Now he'll zip in. He's going to be given over a fairy. So with that extra Lotus, apologies. So with that extra mana, they'll get Mirror over towards the left side as well. Nicely done from Tundra.
Yeah. able to recover that one. Pure saying, well, about time that you were able to drop that Ravage there, but he was able to clean it up. No harm, no foul. Almost has a Daedalus finished up. Smoke's going to come a little bit before then, though.
I don't know if they saw BZM though. Massive pickup because he's got the gem. They're going to be able to get the jump. They do have the bait, but they also see the Bane under that ward. So no Nightmare save and no Storm life as well.
Pretty similar duration as well.
See the Rocket Flare angle, Kaori. Smoke's going to pop BZM. Side the crit wave as well. Nightfall's going to try and find a better angle. Oh my god, look at the crit! A second crit and he's gone. And we spoke about there's another hero in this game with crits. Makoto just snipes Ari down. Kisses were, so be it. We don't need to mention it further than that.
It was information kisses. Just seeing if Pure was hanging around, and they definitely had the damage to be able to get that follow-up there. And you've got a gem picked up for your team. 2 gems, actually.
They're going to see these TPs. So 33 jumps in, so they have to cancel the axes, which means that Nightfall's kind of stocky, but he does have Makoto as well, and this is a Makoto with a bunch of right-click damage. So even though you cancelled one of the TPs, you've now got Kisses that are getting raid down onto 33. He'll shrug it off. Nothing too concerning. Ari, unfortunately, unable to shrug this off. Oh, they're flying out of the base on Tundra. They're going to have to D-ward first.
Yeah. They bought the Axe on
33. Not a bad initiation. They're going to be able to disrupt the Axe. WS a bit of an awkward spot, but he's got BKB. And still a difficult kill nonetheless. They'll try and hold him into place with the Fiend's Grip, but the right clicks, finally, that's enough. Too late for Mirror to counter. Nightfall's going to be in as well. They want to shove Pure away from the team fight. Ravage is still ready from 33, but is there really going to be any follow-up? Pure will try and jump in with... Is it enough? Glimmercape to protect the Snapfire. The damage is getting close and they get it. Double kill from Pure. Looking for more as well. So that 3 for 1 in the end. They got a buyback out of Whitemont along with Ari to make the fight somewhat bearable. With that being said though, it does kind of force them to respond on Tundra. So you kind of give up this initial stairway to enter up. BZM's going to get the stuff. The core of it areas to respond to Nightfall. They don't have Makoto. Makoto was all the way on the far left side, so they didn't actually have the Snapfire with the amp damage to get the kill.
And you need that damage. You don't have enough with just the others. I don't think Nightfall will be able to do enough on his own. Be tempted to try, though. They're gripping up in a big place.
Tries to get the initiation. Pure is with the Requiem down to the low ground. Able to secure a secondary kill. Now Nightfall as well is completely isolated. No one else is even remotely close. 33. Ready with the Requiem. They get the buyback out of Nightfall, but is there even a fight that's going to be had afterwards? Like, what more is there? Not especially for Ravage. Connects them to 2 heroes like that, and they've got the damage as well. Aurora. I mean, 2 team fights. We've been waiting for it on Tundra, but they weren't even, like, super convincing team fight victories. A complete lies, by the way. Anyone tuning in, we have an incredible comeback potential here from Tundra, but your match is talking shit. You don't have to listen. Okay, Ori. Looks like he's going to run into Ari. Ari will be able to get the start from Tundra. That'll result...
buyback, by the way.
Okay, so it's not just a support kill, it's even more impactful as well. 80 seconds without him and 33 with the backline.
They're kind of beating one by one here.
What's going on? WS,
might be forced
can he blink away? Oh, he didn't actually get the blink. Cancelled with the last second. So yeah, we might need to see the refresh. Well, that's not going to happen with the Fiend script from Whitemon. Now, okay, does the Rubik have buyback at least? No, he doesn't. Maybe he does. Nightfall, jump in. Trying to disrupt. We know he's the one that doesn't. They get a bunch of crits, though.
Not a lot of mana to be able to play around with on BZM, and using those Mortimer's Kisses from afar just to force them to back off. Honestly, that's probably the least dangerous part.
Well, let's see if they feel safe with walking up high ground. What do we still want? Of course, we've got that T2 tower outside the base.
Aeon just popped.
We also have a fight by the looks of it. Ravage from 33. Now, they don't have Pure at the moment, so their main damage source isn't here. They're doing a good job to output some of the damage onto WS, but the full Fiends, have they got it? WS just survives on a slither of health, and meanwhile, Makoto with a double kill looking for the team fight winning here. If they got Pure, they don't. So Pure's able to get away, but Makoto will still find Ari nonetheless. 3 heroes gone, and 0 casualties in the end from Aurora. It's gone.
Man, they're really just tossing this Venom out here, huh? Oh, don't.
Oh, bait. Well, that's a raid people got to keep in mind. In the call, what a bait! Toss Kaori wherever you want if he's going to be able
all got buyback.
to make the space. I mean, it's such a heavy commitment. Are they going to be able to get away, though, is the main thing. Now, Mira,
Surely
he
they
will
don't
not
get
make
away.
it. It looks like Tiny's out.
Surely
he could
no.
be TP out.
Surely no.
They get at least one.
Oh my god.
Did they get the Rapier? Where's the Rapier? They got the Rapier at least. Pure's got it.
Not enough, man.
Yeah,
Four
I know.
buybacks? Yeah.
But they're beelining straight towards Tundra's side of the map, and they've got a really good read of this. They had the lane ward, so they had the ward inside the river on Tundra, but is it enough
Surely not.
time to get Ari out? Nice hook shot, Nightmare. They may just put themselves in the firing line. Shadow
call
Fiend
again.
The Rapier again. Pure this time.
Big damage.
We'll be able to get the Satanic off, and Makoto's gone, which is their main damage source. Nightfall now having to run away as well.
Man, I lived for so long there. They don't have outpost control. Still a tier 2 tower top, though, for Mira to TP2. Who are they going to find? 33? Quick on the fingers? Not quick enough.
Has the Aeon Disc, is this really going to be able to do anything, though? Wind Waker to try and get away. He's got the blink. And now with the Fiend Script's going to be there as well. BZM follow up, waiting for the Ravage along with Pure's damage. Double Vortex drag back in with the crits. They're going to lose the Tiny. It's a
Makoto's going in.
massive call. What is that? WS, are you serious? It's not even good enough. It's not even good enough to win the team fight. You got the Rapier on Makoto. Makoto, is he going to be able to close the distance onto BZM? Just
TP
random
up in
kisses?
1 second.
Anything?
Oh, doesn't get the right angle on it, and they will be able to get the kill onto the Clockwork as well. That's 4 diebacks coming through there. Make sure he's not the one getting initiated in onto. It's a nice Fiend Script coming through there, but just the perfection of the timing coming through.
What? What a call! What an insane call from WS. I mean, this is a crazy game ender right there. What an insane game. 61 minutes is what it takes in the end. 49, 42, bunch of back and forth. But man, this is the closer game that we were expecting.
Very solid performance all around. Probably could say that it may have gone Aurora's way if they were a little bit cleaner in some moments, but I would say from the draft to what they were able to execute in the early game, they played a pretty fantastic one.